If I were to ask you who's the most nefarious Pokemon Evil Team, is there an immediate gut reaction as to who that might be? The legendary Pokemon-induced natural disasters of Team Aqua and Magma? Maybe Team Rocket taking over corporate buildings? Or Team Flare attempting to blow up the planet in a drawn-out, centuries-long plan? Some of these evil teams had quite the rap sheet before getting locked up. Forget the fact that the most recent Pokemon Evil Team is just a bunch of school rejects turned bullies, and the people at Game Freak have thought of some of the most abominable things humans can do to humans and Pokemon in their own universe. Like, I wonder who has that job at Game Freak. The guy sitting in the chair determining if we're fighting a group of fanatics or a Pokemon war machine. And whoever that guy is, give him his props, because he be in his bag some years. Some of these evil teams have me questioning which side I'm on, and while others have valid excuses for their decision-making process. And to be honest, that's all the fixings for a good villain. And this is all the fixings for a good video. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Brad Show. Today we're gonna be talking about the most nefarious Pokemon evil teams across all of the games. Just solely the games. Not even looking into the anime or the manga for that. Just the games. If you like the video, like the video. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe and liking the video really helps the channel out a lot. And also leave some comments because I know y'all have some input on who's the most nefarious. Now, we know that all the Pokemon evil teams aren't exactly evil. And as a matter of fact, sometimes they're just a front for the real evil people to do their evil things in the background, like in Alola. But I'm gonna put up a list of grievances for the top 4 teams and y'all tell me who's really foul. But before that, I gotta remind folks, I ain't no judge. I ain't booking Team Magma for harassing the DevCo employee. I'm looking for the real gangster shit and then judging the intent behind that. You know what I'm saying? The real horrifying stuff. So, spoiler alert, you won't see Team Rocket on this list, even though they got their ranks to a gym leader position and ended up taking over the creators of Pokeballs. That type of Pokemon exploitation is more commonplace than it is reprehensible. First on this list, in no particular order right now, is Team Magma and Team Aqua. In Pokemon Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and then Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. They made it to 5 games. Their motivation was environmental domination. They attempted to reshape the world by expanding the land for Team Magma, or the sea for Team Aqua. For those who don't know, the world's surface is 70% sea and 30% land, and both of these plans put together is 100% ignorant. The notable crimes for these fools is awakening Groudon or Kyogre, I guess. I guess that's a crime that because it leads to a crazy ecological disaster, but then that would make reawakening a Rayquaza or any legendary Pokemon really that much of a crime on the player's part too. So yeah, I don't know if that's exactly a crime. Stealing the submarine in Slateport though is for sure a crime. That's like a cool $500 million lick right there. Taking over the Weather Institute, I guess, but it's not exactly Sylph Co. It's a small building in the boonies with like 7 employees. They were really feeling themselves. Both of these teams have plans to improve their ecosystem, but they just go about it in such an idiotic way that it almost kills people. I wouldn't call them nefarious. Just a group of idiots trying to improve the world to death. They tried to make them a little smarter in the remakes where Team Aqua wanted to expand the sea to wipe out all humans and save Pokemon, and Team Magma wanted to expand the landmass so that people could have more room for amusement parks, I guess. However, they're both still dumb. Both of these plans end up killing the one thing that they're trying to save. Humans need water to live, and good luck Blaziken trying to live in the sea. Again, improving the world to death. Idiots. They're trying to prove the world to death, but not as much as these next guys, because next is the Sinnoh Region's Team Galactic. Now their motivation was creating a whole new universe, let alone reworking the one we have. They tried to manipulate space-time, capturing the legendary Pokemon Dialga and Palkia, but to do that, they had to get Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf all to attempt to recreate the universe. And the Bread Show admires ambition when it comes to this criminal team. Now, where the list of notable crimes lacks volume, there is impact. They blew up Lake Valor. Now these dudes were on one, because they didn't introduce kidnapping to the Pokemon universe, but they definitely perfected it. Usually Game Freak kept the kidnapping to like 1 instance per game, but these guys kidnapped the scientist in Valley Windward, the bicycle shop owner in Eterna, and the Lake Guardians. They didn't even catch the Lake Guardians in a Pokeball, they were just in tubes. Team Galactic's leader, Cyrus, has an obvious god complex, and he hasn't even met Arceus yet. Remember how I told y'all I wasn't playing the judge? Yeah, it's because of these dudes walking around committing crimes against humanity, even though altering space-time commits crimes against way more than just humanity. This ain't even an evil team. It's like a cult for real. They're tampering with the fabric of reality and posing a threat to the entire universe. You know, Pokemon, humans, any aliens or alien Pokemon. Not to mention posing a threat to the group of 10-year-olds trying to stop them. But some of those 10-year-olds in the next region get real introspective. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Ann. Now, Team Plasma was in Pokemon Black, White, and Pokemon Black and White 2, obviously. Their motivation was initially liberating Pokemon from trainers, but we called them on our BS and found out what they really wanted, which was world domination, manipulation, deceit, using other legendary Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. Play stuff, not evil enough. Now, the only notable, evil, nefarious, abominable, downright criminal crime they had, you know, with one S, was freezing parts of Unova using the power of Kyurem. Team Plasma started out with the whole liberation of Pokemon facade, but then guesses set the record straight with what he really wanted, and like I said before, world domination. Yeah, I guess they froze part of the region with an ice beam, but really they did the same amount of damage that a crazy cold front would do, so, you know, big whoop. Not nefarious, not evil. Next. Now this next evil team is quite the contrast from the almighty ice beam we were talking about from one of the most forgettable legendaries in Pokemon games. I mean, come on, we were talking about space-time continuum in the last entry. But next is Team Flare. Their motivation was dumb. They were trying to create a beautiful world by destroying their current one. Not revealed till the end of the game, but they tried this by using an ancient super weapon to obliterate all life except for themselves. Again, a little culty. There are notable crimes. Who cares about the thefts and the stealing? Who cares? Taking over Geosenge Town? Okay. Civilians included? Yeah, you know, that's a notable crime. And attempting to use the ultimate weapon to commit mass genocide. Need I say more? What? Were you looking at me to break it down? It's right here before your eyes. Lysandre thought that this ugly-ass planet needed a super Kamehameha wave blasted through it. Simple as that. I mean, he's a simple man, what can I say? But after that little incident in Pokemon X and Y, Game Freak has not been coming out with the real abominable Pokemon Evil Team since then. And in the last 10 years, we got some, you know, Pokemon genetic modifiers and Team Skull, and then, you know, School Rejects. Again, yeah, I said it twice. Now, out of those four, which ones were the most nefarious, I'd say? I thought it was Team Galactic. They were trying to take over space-time continuum. I mean, like, come on now. It's like borderline crazy. But then I looked up the definition of nefarious, wicked or criminal. But then I thought to myself, Cyrus was gonna bring everything back. We were just stopping him from ending things how we knew it. It was like, you know, factory resetting a phone with graduation pictures on it. Not the end of the world, ironically, but you could always recover if you just had the Apple ID, or as long as you had the phone itself. But then I thought to myself again, a special beam cannon through the planet as some sort of finisher is some real crackpot shit. I mean, he went full Looney Tunes drawing this plan up. How can one person be so influential to draw this up, to draw this abominable plan up, and then get people to subscribe to it, knowing that it might end up killing them? I mean, they were doing it blindly, in style, when they dyed their hair and they did a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm pretty sure Team Galactic was using wigs. Yeah, Team Galactic was more ambitious, but if we're talking nefarious, which is criminal and or wicked, then I think just straight up destroying the planet, I think is probably more nefarious by definition. So yeah, this year's nefarious Emmy goes to Team Flare. But yeah, that's my whole video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around this long. If you like this video, you are guaranteed to like all of my other videos because a lot of them are just like this one. And I got stream stuff popping up. We're gonna be start doing the stream game shows, one game show a week. I'm gonna make a little game show, invite some of my friends to play. And it's gonna be little different games, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Price is Right, maybe Jeopardy, maybe just a straight up quiz on different topics, not even just Pokemon. We already have the Pokemon quiz right now uploaded on the channel from a couple months back. But yeah, I'm planning on doing a game show about Pokemon, about anime, superheroes, SpongeBob. Who knows? Who cares? Just show up, because I will be live streaming it, and then the VOD will be immediately uploaded for release after that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming up with ideas for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like the video. Please like the video. It does a lot. Subscribe, please. Join the bread show. You know what I'm saying? Join us. I promise we're not as evil as these evil teams that I've been talking about. But yeah, spread love, give inspiration in all you do, and peace out.
Welcome to the Crash Show. Take 2.